Wel- Welcome back to another video, and this is regarding a tier list, PvE tier list for farming adventure for gold and stigma. Usually at stages of wait, I don't have the game on. Okay, but it's for side story or adventure. And I've divided this into different categories for DPS support and then specific cases. So starting off, usually people just have one DPS and 4 units that you want to friendship farm with. And the main DPS that people run in this stages for adventures and side story is usually RB. RB is really still the premier DPS for clearing stages really fast in PvE. Riren also does the same thing, and also she has survivability. Bloodblade carrying is like budget RB. Wieldred also is budget RB. Cavill is decent when you have another crit opener or DPS in your farming team. Plan also does decently. I say it's the same as Cavill. I want to put this at somewhere else. I don't think Young is that good because she only procs her passive once. I mean, she only has her S3 once every 3 turns. You're not going to see much AoE value. So if you realize this DPS tier list is all kind of heavy towards AoE because AoE means you can kill everyone faster and therefore your run is a lot faster. Mercedes is not bad, by the way. I think Mercedes is actually really high. I'll put her higher than build rate at least, or BBK even. She also gives her whole team a type buff. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her here. Vivian also is not bad. Vivian, with Time Matter, she cycles her S3, S2 a lot of times. And she always usually just one shot the smaller mobs. So she's gonna get back her skill really fast. I mean good support to have when you're doing this. She also auto targets the highest attack. So that's really good. Unlike Brigida. Conquer Ilias bigger for everyone, and also Death Break. Also really good. And dual attack. Holy also dual attacks, but you have to use the Miss Confi or the other Death Break artifacts if you want to have a faster run. Hera, I'm only putting her here because she's an opener and she gives Death Break. Honestly, I should put her lower. Tenebria is not bad, but the others are better. I'm gonna put Tenebria bottom. She dual attack with the highest attack, and she can Death Break, but it's not really high chance. And for harder stages, definitely Nodos in there. And you usually use Daydream Joker when you play him. Ras also not bad for like certain stages. Grace also will go to one shot. You can just ignore certain mechanics in one shot. Bologna is if you are too lazy to, or if the stage is too hard, actually you can play Bologna because she has survivability with Sigurds. I should probably lower because if usually your other units die. Yeah, actually no. Yeah, she's not that. She's okay. She's probably like higher than, but it's really dependent on your other units if they die early or not. Epoch also a very good solo unit. If any of your units die, you just have S3 reset every time. Samia depends on the stage if you have counters or attacks, extra attacks. Violet also can solo a lot of things, but the runs are usually very slow. Valencia also does the same thing. She can heal from S1, but not as good as Violet. I think it should be higher because she resists debuffs, so she can always 1v3. Also, this depends on RNG of your counter set. Aiden are okay. I'm gonna put it lower. Then Charles is actually really good. I think he's decent. And he has an AoE S3. So Ravi also, I mean, but she's not gonna have it up every time. And she's kind of slow compared to other. Landy is fine as a solo DPS option, but the runs aren't going to be as fast as RB. Abyssal does the same thing also. Yeah, and the Alien is just Alien. I don't think you should even use her, honestly. And then moving on to single target, new options. Somia is up there somewhere. She's not bad. I think Gala is pretty good, but she's not really a nuke per se. But she does nuclear damage. And then Clarina has some survivability. She heals from her S1. She kind of nukes also with her S3. Does a lot of damage actually. I'll put her higher than Sonya because she can sustain sometimes. Sonya is just one shot unit. Watcher Shuri, usually you pair him with strays, oops, for certain stages. And then Sid, yep, single target unit also. And that is it. I don't really think I need to explain much. Also, you can literally run anything in adventure, but I'm just showing you the fastest things you could run. And the general rule is that you want a high AoE damage to make the run faster. So I made this list to show which is considerably high DPS. I mean high damage AoE units. Because the others aren't as good as them in comparison. And that is it for this tier list. Hope to see you guys on the next video.